Before we get started with the podcast, we want to give a quick shout out to Quench. Whether you're in the gym, at the rink, on the field, or just trying to get through a long day, Quench is the perfect drink to keep you hydrated without the extra junk.
Check out quenchhydration.ca and be sure to use our code 24pod for 15% off at checkout. That's 24pod for 15% off at checkout. Stay hydrated with Quench.
All right, boys, welcome back. Another episode of the 2-4 podcast. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
A lot of funny stuff to talk about today.
A lot of funny stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of baseball stuff, a lot of hockey stuff.
We've made a change.
We did.
We're not doing vacations.
No, because we had more stuff to go over.
We have more funny news.
So at the end as well, we're going to go through MLB.com released their top 100 players in baseball. We're going to go through the top 20 and kind of analyze it.
Yeah, we are.
And then once we're done with that, we'll kind of scope through who's just on the outside and who should have been in over who isn't. And then Judah is going to run through the top 20 active home run leaders in baseball, see how many he can get. We'll probably put a timer on it so it doesn't go too long.
Yeah,
probably put like a 10-minute timer on it or something like that and see how many he can get. So let's jump right in. You had something in mind that you wanted to start with.
Yeah. Pretty funny stuff came out yesterday. We get a text in the group chat. Will's like, I might be getting pranked right now. This might be fake, but I'm seeing Gavin McKenna is getting charged with felony aggravated assault.
Yeah. And then about 30 seconds later, he goes, okay, might not be
I'm seeing
fake.
this everywhere.
I'm seeing this everywhere.
Yep.
And I search it up on Google. And it's the only
it's very real.
And I just searched up Gavin McKenna's name because if you search up what's happening, obviously you're going to see the rumors.
It's going to show.
If you search up the player's name and it's true, you're going to see it everywhere.
Exactly.
Gavin McKenna, search everywhere.
Yeah.
Aggravated assault. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I completely thought it was fake. I thought Will was getting faxed because Will is one of the least on the internet guys in our group.
Yeah,
I figured he's most likely to fall for it.
Yeah, the second he sees something, he's like.
But I also just didn't think that was ever something we'd see from Gavin McKenna.
No, so and I did see a tweet, and if it's true, doesn't justify him doing that, especially with the career he has ahead of him.
Yeah,
but it makes a little more sense.
Is it the one I sent?
So it was a Twitter, and it was this guy saying. Basically, the general idea of his text to his buddy was, like my brother just went out with a couple of his buddies, and he goes to Penn State. They were down at the bar, and the whole hockey team was at the bar with friends and family after the outdoor game. Apparently, this guy's brother's buddy was so hammered that he called Gavin McKenna's mother a inappropriate word.
Yeah, we'll just stick with that.
Yep. And so McKenna didn't like it. Knocked him out. Supposedly, the guy lost 3 teeth, has a broken jaw in 3 places, and has a concussion. So there must have been more than just a punch that did that, truthfully.
It wasn't just one punch.
Yeah, and
that's for sure.
Before anyone says anything about, why is he in a bar, there's also something released that the whole team was there, and underage players, they did have wristbands.
Yeah, there's a such thing as a U21 wristband.
Yeah, so... I mean, it doesn't justify it at all, especially whether you have a career ahead of you or not, just walk away. But also, when you do have a career ahead of you, like you're going to hear stuff from everybody.
Walk away?
You got to really walk away. I mean, this guy's supposed to go, at this point, it's probably more like top 5 in the NHL draft. He's going to have a great career ahead of him, and he might have just thrown it all away.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't made it yet, right? You're projected to go number 1 and all that stuff, but you haven't done that yet. You haven't made the money yet.
Exactly.
So as much as it's not a situation any athlete should be put in necessarily.
No, not at all.
But that's just kind of the harsh reality of it. Yeah. So learning to walk away is pretty much always the best thing you can do. Also, how many other I see videos mainly from hockey content creators saying like if every dude in the NHL who'd gone into a bar fight wasn't in the NHL, there wouldn't be an NHL. Yeah. It is a very common thing in the NHL. It sort of seems.
It's just when you cause the damage that he caused is the issue.
That definitely is a bigger problem. He could face a big lawsuit.
Supposedly, people are saying he used some sort of weapon. I don't know how much I believe that.
I just don't.
The only thing it would be like a a beer glass or something I picked up
Yeah.
off the counter.
But that's not going to break. That's going to cut you. That's not going to break you,
Yeah,
right? That's not going to break your jaw. That's going to just cut your jaw up a lot.
it could lead to knocking a couple teeth out, possibly,
Possibly.
depending on. But still, regardless,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
No, you can't do it.
You can't do that. And I mean, for the other guy as well, like
Yeah.
get a life.
Yeah. No.
Like chirping a guy's his mom,
Yeah.
like anyone's
If that's
mom,
the true story.
like chirp the guy himself.
Yeah.
Like
There's no need to.
to go at his family is pretty messed up.
Any athlete will
And
say that too.
I mean, I was saying it to my girlfriend. Like, don't get me wrong, you can't do anything to justify what McKenna did, but that guy deserved what he got for what he said, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just almost unfortunate that it came from McKenna.
Yeah,
I was saying we were playing some Call of Duty last night, and I'm saying that's almost why you kind of wish you had those guys with you to throw the punches for you.
yeah,
'Cause as much as like you're not trying to condone violence or anything like that, it's probably better that someone else does it than you if that's how it's gonna go down. I
yeah.
guess.
It's like, I mean, it's not like we're friends with them for this reason, but we do have a couple buddies that they
Will
will
throw.
throw the punches, then we don't have to do so.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes
Our
doesn't
security
hurt.
detail is pretty good over at the 2-4 pod. So
Don't
yeah,
mess
like
with us.
I'm not really looking to get pressed in public. If you do, I'll probably out chirp you anyways. If I don't out chirp you, we have another guy who will out chirp you.
We have about 3 guys that will out chirp.
Maybe. Well, I don't know about other guys that will out chirp you, but like they'll physically if it comes to it. Not that they've ever been in fights before.
Yeah.
On record.
Yeah.
Off record, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not my problem to talk about.
Yeah.
But no, don't mess with our security detail. First and foremost, let's just make that clear.
Yeah.
Do not harass my mom. Do not harass Zach's mom. And we
don't do it.
we will happily take our photos with all the fans.
Hey, my high school had like the best motto ever.
What was it?
It was 2 R's back to back. Respect, give it, get it.
Like the Derek Jeter.
Sure.
Yeah. No, not quite. but
no,
yeah.
like it's a simple phrase that very like straightforward. You
No,
want
it
you want to
is.
be respected, give it to people.
Yeah.
Like it's literally treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
That guy got what he got.
Yeah.
He treated someone
Yeah.
like shit, and he got treated like shit.
Yeah.
So,
I think at the end of the day, Gavin McKenna is going to be fine.
yeah,
His draft pick will
he
fall
probably
for
will.
sure, but I think he'll be fine. He's going to have a very good lawyer. We all know this.
Yeah.
I think it's very rare, at least for these scenarios where you don't see the athlete be fine coming out of it.
Yeah, like I was gonna say,
They're typically harsher on the domestic violence
it'll probably
involving a woman of some sort.
it'll probably get lowered to a hefty fine, which he'll be
Most
able to pay
likely.
because he's got NIL money.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
I think he'll be fine. Moving on from that, that's the biggest headline right now.
Most recent headline, another big headline that came out yesterday.
Yes.
And I kept calling this when I was talking to our buddy Ian. Artemi Panarin traded to the Los Angeles Kings for Liam Greentree and a conditional 3rd-round pick. The condition is if they get through the first round of the playoffs, it turns into a second. And if they get through 2 rounds, they also get a 4th. And so our buddy Ian kept saying, he's going to Carolina. He's going to Carolina. I'm like, no, he's going to go to LA. Look at where Kovalchuk went. Look at where some other Russian players like to go towards the end of their career. And LA also needed goal scoring. It made perfect sense. That's where he went. And some people think the return's a little bit low. Yeah, for a guy like Panarin, obviously you want more. But when the Rangers outwardly say that they're not going to be able to re-sign him and they're looking to trade him,
It drops your stock.
The value automatically drops because everyone knows you want to get rid of him and get something for him. So everyone's going to lowball you, and it's whoever has the highest lowball, and I guess that happens to be LA.
Yeah.
Plus, Panarin has no move clause, so it was up to him to say, I want to go somewhere where I'm going to sign an extension.
Okay.
And supposedly LA was the only place.
Okay.
Seattle offered him a $56 million extension. I'm assuming that probably would have been a 4-year deal, or even a 5-year deal, and he wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I think it was between LA and the Panthers. If we're looking geographically,
Yeah,
Miami,
probably.
Los Angeles, we know the Russians love Coke. That's the 2 biggest cities in the States with that. That's where he was going. One of the 2.
Buddy, he gets drug tested.
Off season.
He gets tested
Nikita
in the offseason.
Kucherov. Look at him.
He gets tested in the offseason.
Anyways. Yeah, no. Good move for the Kings.
Fantastic
for sure.
move for the Kings.
Like,
I mean, their forward depth is fantastic now. They
Yeah.
get more goal scoring.
yeah.
He
On a
didn't
real
have to give
note.
up much. I mean,
No.
Greentree's good.
Greentree's
but
not bad. We've seen him play it
he's
a handful of
taken
times,
a step back this year for sure.
especially at the World Juniors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, if you get through the first round and the second round and you end up giving up a second and a fourth, it's
Yeah.
still a great deal.
I don't know for sure, but I also don't think he's necessarily been that dominant in the OHL this year.
Greentree hasn't, no.
No.
He's
Yeah.
taken a big step back.
Yeah. I know I was at the Rangers game against Windsor last Friday, and he didn't do anything of
Yeah.
significance. That was also a great game. There was like 5 fights.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty sick. But yeah, I don't know.
Great deal for the Kings
Great deal
and for the Rangers.
for the Rangers. They knew they weren't keeping him anyways, so
They did it to themselves. They lowered the value
Yeah.
themselves, so that's on them. We were going to go through the Stadium Series game, but we'll just quickly breeze over because we got a lot to go over today.
Okay. That was a great game.
It was a fantastic
Really cool.
game. Fantastic comeback. And you know what? I still don't like the games like this outdoors being in hot climates, but
No.
at least it was like 1 Celsius. It was fairly cold.
So it worked for them.
And it worked out. Great atmosphere,
Yeah.
great vibe. I did find it kind of weird. I know it was at the Bucks Stadium, but like everything was pirate themed, man. Like who cares if it's at the Bucks Stadium? They're not playing. Why is it all pirate?
Yeah, it was a
themed?
very pirate Caribbean
like,
sort of themed.
It's the Lightning playing.
I mean,
like,
the walkout in the Bucks uniforms looked a little weird.
that
just-
and
It was funny,
and the Bruins wearing the Pats
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
but it's like hockey players don't have similar builds to football players.
no.
So I don't know. I just think it
of them
looked
looked
really.
a couple of them looked okay.
A couple of them looked normal. A couple of them just looked really odd.
Yeah.
But whatever, it was a cool thing to embrace the other team.
Yeah.
Is what it
I
is.
thought it was cool. It was a great game.
Yeah,
great
overall,
comeback
great
from
hockey
Tampa,
game.
good atmosphere. So
Yeah.
that game was very well put together, and then obviously
Yeah, it really was.
The teams put together a very good game and a goalie fight. So
Yeah.
that was like pure entertainment.
Goalie fight, comeback.
That's the most fun I've had watching a game that the Leafs haven't been in a long time.
That probably makes
Because
pretty
I
good sense.
usually don't care, but like I was invested.
Outside of international hockey too, obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really all we have for hockey. Obviously, the Gavin McKenna stuff was a pretty big deal.
That was
and
a
then
big talking
the
point.
Panarin news as well. So
Yeah.
we'll get on to some baseball stuff. I know
Yeah, we got
there's a lot of trades and signings, but Judah has 2 things that he wanted to mention first. One thing to do with the White Sox,
The White Sox.
and one thing to do with the Jays.
We are deep into this offseason here when we are seeing MLB on Fox posting the White Sox got a bidet in their clubhouse for what I don't remember the name.
Murakami.
Yeah, Murakami. Yeah,
Like
that's funny stuff.
and that's just proof that you are not like once you're a professional athlete, you are not safe anywhere in your life.
Nope.
Like you can't even just put a bidet. Like it's just a bidet.
It's just a who
like why
cares
why
what
does it need
toilet
to go,
he's
why does
sitting
it
on,
need
man?
to go on MLB?
What-
at
yeah, what
Fox,
kind of-
man? Like
What kind of news are we breaking
that's
at this
what I'm
point?
saying. Like it's just so
yeah.
fucking weird. Little F-bomb there, but it's just so weird.
No, it really is weird. Like,
and
let the dude have the toilet he wants. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
what
Why-
are you're gonna announce like the kind of toilet paper you requested to?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a meme page post, not an MLB
100%
on
a
Fox.
meme page post,
Or even MLB on Facts. You should post that and
yeah,
say
that's
like
an
this
MLB
is
on Facts
and say like this is actually true.
I didn't
But-
get facts, did I?
no, it's
Okay,
Fox.
all right.
And then
What was
you
the
got
Blue Jays thing?
you put it in Jay's promotions.
Oh, yeah,
but
just to
I will
go
say
over some of their
there's
promotions.
2 that I really want to talk about. Actually,
Okay.
3. Opening
We'll
day,
pull those
every
up.
fan last year every fan got a nice toque.
Yep.
This year every fan gets a pennant, like a banner, and it looks so sick. I wish
Does look pretty
tickets were
sick.
cheaper.
Tickets are stupid.
The other one I want to mention is the other
Just
2,
announced today,
the other
right?
2,
Or yesterday? Are we talking about the Trey Savage one? Or are we talking about the Springer
so
bobblehead?
I'm gonna go Springer, then you Savage.
Okay.
So the Springer bobblehead, so sick,
Insanely
jumping
sick.
around first base, like that's the coolest bobblehead they've ever had.
Yep.
And then the Savage jersey, the black 2011 alternate black jersey,
So sick.
so sick.
Let's just
And
go through these
I
one
said
by one.
I said to
after.
Judah as well before
Yep.
we started the pod. It makes me wonder, because it's the 50th anniversary, if they're maybe bringing those back for a weekend or something.
It would be really cool to see them there.
I would
I
absolutely
want to see
love
Vladdy in that so bad. Yeah, that would look sick.
Oh, it would look so sick.
And some of the players would get some elite looking custom stuff just for that weekend. The cleats,
100%.
gloves, batting gloves, bats even.
Yeah,
like they would do
100%.
some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go through this a little bit one by one because I'm seeing some of this for the first time.
Okay.
This Y2K weekend hoodie looks also elite. The 50th patch on right up here, and then the old sleeves going down the sleeve. That looks elite. Makes me want to go to almost all of these. The home runs T-shirt seems cool. Is what it is. It's a fairly standard giveaway.
It's like the Gosman shirt, but
also
just home runs.
To go back up, 77-cent Looney Dog night.
Oh,
yeah, to commemorate 1977.
That's awesome.
That is so cheap. They're gonna do 100,000 hot dogs.
Yeah, they're easily go crazy on those.
Easily. The Edwin Bautista City Connect bobblehead. I'm seeing this for the first time right now. And it also looks sick.
That's also sick. This is gonna be a great year giveaways. The Roy Halladay retro replica jersey.
Sick. This retro Nomad don't care about
the hat giveaways. I know are gonna be cheap.
The hats always suck. So do the jerseys.
Are you seeing that far right thing?
Yeah, the rings.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also insane.
The Bieber jersey on Canada
that's the statue reveal. Eh?
Oh yeah,
the rings.
Is. Yeah,
and that's a game we said we really want to go to.
Yeah, we do.
100%. And yeah, the Bieber replica cut off. I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest. I don't really like it that much.
If it was just a full jersey, I think it'd look better. But
yeah, I don't really care for the tank top jersey.
Replica statue giveaway night.
That's pretty cool. I guess they can't reveal the statue.
Classic retro bag giveaway. That thing's gonna break after 2 uses, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, the Delgado windbreaker also pretty cool.
Yeah, that's super sick.
The Ernie Clement hockey jersey.
I'm so glad Ernie's getting a giveaway.
No way they're doing a Barger
couch T-shirt.
Are you kidding me?
That's an elite giveaway.
Are you kidding me?
That is an elite giveaway. Oh my god!
I mean, there's no way they're throwing this on a T-shirt.
Apparently, they are. That is hilarious.
Is the Twitter getting to them?
Maybe
the Twitter memes.
Maybe.
Barbie Day, hockey jersey sick. The Barbie Day, I would rock that hat.
Yeah, I would rock
100%. The Naruto, don't care for that. Cricket, don't care for that. Vladdy, the Born Ready bobblehead, that's also really sick.
Dylan Cease gets the bobblehead.
We're just gonna skip over that. Yep, Dylan Cease bobblehead.
Jimenez soccer. Okay, really?
That kind of fits Jimenez. I feel like.
No, it does, but it's not.
And then the big one,
Game 14 specialty
the big one
in here.
Is, I was gonna talk about this.
Sick.
I was gonna talk about this regardless because the Gate 14.
Okay, hold on. Let's go through the rest and then we'll go back to that.
We'll come back to it.
Potato Head, nothing crazy. Alejandro Kirk,
City Connect,
kind of cool.
Okamoto T-shirt's pretty sick too.
He should have gotten a jersey, but still,
I feel like a T-shirt to start's fine.
That's very Stranger Things specialty ticket, kind of cool. But Transformers Day and Blue Jays Transformers hat giveaway. Youth baseball specialty.
Youth ticket. Elbow guard. You'll see a lot of 12U kids rocking that.
100%.
That'd be cool.
Kind of sick.
That's kind of cool. I would have liked that.
Hello Kitty Day. Fan Appreciation Weekend, University and College specialty ticket.
Yeah.
Just get a hat and then another fan appreciation weekend. So
yeah.
Let's go back to the Gate 14 thing.
We have tickets to this.
We did get tickets to this. Yeah. We went last year. And for those of you that didn't go or don't know, it was awesome. They did a great job setting it up. Them and the Blue Jays. The shirts were great. Actually, pretty good quality for what you're paying for.
I still have mine. I wear it all the time.
So do I.
Yeah.
And Mark Shapiro walked right up our section, the 500s, as he's walking. A big Gate 14 guy, Ernie Clement, hits a home run. You can't write it any better. Had to do that again.
The whole section.
They doubled the amount of sections they have from 2 to 4 this year.
4. The whole section chanting Mark Shapiro.
Yeah, the whole
Where's
section
Atkins?
chanting Gate 14. Where's Atkins? Just Johnny Junta's name, just boosting his ego.
Curtis and Alto up there.
I mean,
Curtis putting on a clinic.
Yeah,
up there.
I mean, it's just a great time.
Leading the hail.
And I mean, imagine if Vladdy hits a home run this year. Because for those of you that don't know, it's actually called Placata Palace. Is what the kind of sections are called. So obviously it's supposed to be all about
Vladdy fan
so,
club. Sort of. But
it's like Kikuchi Corner, but just for Vladdy.
Very
So
little
and
people know
for,
about
so for those of
Goatsy
you
Corner.
that may want to go, it's actually a great deal. If you go onto Gate 14's Instagram, in their bio, they have a link there to buy the tickets. You get your ticket for your seat
Yep,
in one of the sections,
and
and
your
then
shirt.
you also get a shirt for $37. It
Very good
is
deal.
a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
So definitely get on that. That's a great deal. So shout out to them for getting that with the Blue Jays again.
Yep.
Um,
I think they could.
they're doing big things for the Blue Jays.
I think they could really. I think this could turn into a thing,
Oh
like an
well,
every game sort of thing. Not the Gate 14's there, or you get a shirt every game, but you know how
like
like Felix Hernandez had his
or
King's
like
Corner.
Judge has his thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I could see.
I could see this kind of being a thing.
Yeah, maybe not a 500 level section, maybe like a 200s level where it's just a smaller section because the
Probably.
500 level sections are big.
I think this year. Okay, first off, if I happen to be right, I am not leaking any information that was given to me by Gate 14. I'm making pure guesses. I don't know anything about this. It wouldn't surprise me if Vladdy's cousins came up to the section. They're
Oh,
with him
maybe.
at every game, and I know there's a bit of connection there.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't surprise me if his cousins were to come up for a bit.
that'd be kind of sick. Yeah,
Shapiro coming up again would not surprise me in the slightest.
it wouldn't totally surprise me, but at the same time, I can see it not happening because that's just insane for a CEO to be walking in a 500 level section like that.
I
Is
think that's a
crazy.
great move.
No. It's a great
Yeah,
move. I'm just saying it's so crazy.
I
Like
think
you
he
can't even expect it
I
or
think he
plan for it
does
to
it
happen.
based off of the other stuff that I know.
You know what would be crazy?
What
What if Ross Atkins comes up this year? They wanted him last year.
they did want him last year. I
So
think he would only do it if with Shapiro. I
with
think they come
Shapiro
out together.
and the security would probably come up with them at that
There might
point.
be a bit more security.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because just like Shapiro doesn't get any hate. Atkins gets all the hate, if anything.
yeah,
So you
yeah, for
definitely have
sure.
to have more security. But
I think you
that
do
would be
that.
sick.
That'd be really cool. I
Um,
think if the team's in a good spot, it makes it a lot better too.
yeah,
I think it could very much depend on where the team is.
yeah. So,
But
anyways,
that's
I
one
think it's super
looking
cool. Like
forward to.
last year, Game 14 was really the only people advertising this, and now they're in the promotions page. So
Fully in the
very
promotions.
cool for them.
Yeah.
They've really built something special there. So
And if you want those tickets, they might even be sold out by the time you're listening to this, to be
they
honest.
might be. I was looking yesterday; there was still some left, but
Yeah. Either way, this looks like an
great
elite
promotion
promotion.
schedule. Yeah,
Yeah.
great schedule for the promotions.
50th season's going to go stupid.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
And we are definitely we got to get to that trophy. Or not the trophy, the statue.
Yeah, 100%.
We will most likely get that.
Okay, so we'll move on. Some extension and trade. So the Jacob Wilson extension with the Athletics. I think the Athletics got a great deal. 7 years, 70 million with an 8th-year club option.
Seems pretty good.
He's going to be a consistent contact hitter, great fielder. He can run very well for 10 million a year. That's a bargain of a deal for the Athletics. So good job on them for getting that deal done. Brendan Donovan traded to the Mariners. Very solid trade for them. Donovan's been very good for a little while. They did give up a lot, though. They gave up Gerangelo Saginte and Ty Pete.
Good job pronouncing that name.
Thanks, man.
You practiced that a lot, didn't you?
I actually didn't know. But Saginte is, for those of you that don't know, he's
a
switch pitcher that throws like 96 from both sides.
Was that Mississippi State?
Yeah. So realistically, is that what he's going to do in the show? I bet at some point he ends up sticking to one side, but still.
Or primarily.
But still, it's a great option to have. Ty Pete's a very good outfielder. And then Ben Williamson went to the Rays. So, yeah, great trade for Seattle, a very versatile player in Donovan that has had a pretty good career offensively as well. So, good move for Seattle. Makes them a little bit scarier for sure.
Yeah. Gino Suarez got signed.
Yeah, and he got a lot less than I really thought, to be honest with you.
He didn't get a ton.
$15 million for 1 year for a guy that hit 49 home runs. I understand he took a step back in Seattle, but Seattle's a known ballpark for not being hitter friendly.
Yeah,
I think it's something to do with the batter's eye or something like that is the big thing.
I think the elevation to Seattle's fairly at sea level.
I think it's
ball doesn't fly too well.
I think it's that mixed with. I know some people have said they can't see the ball.
Okay.
When they're hitting.
Okay.
So I think it's probably.
I don't think it has anything to do with the dimensions, really. I think the dimensions are pretty standard.
It's a little big, but it's not.
Yeah, it's
massive.
Yeah.
So yeah, great deal for
good
the Reds.
signing for the Reds.
Makes the Reds a little bit scarier for sure.
Yeah. Framber Valdez.
3 years, $115 million to the Tigers. That's pretty $38.3 a year.
Yeah,
it makes the Tigers scary in the rotation. I mean,
definitely for the first half of the season.
Skubal, Valdez,
Yeah.
Flaherty, Reese Olson. That's a fantastic 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And
The
a good
1-2
deal
lefty punch is sick.
yeah, and a good deal for Framber as well. I mean, he gets paid big time. I read something. It's the biggest contract
The
for
Tigers.
no, for a pitcher of his nationality.
What's his nationality?
I can't remember. I'm trying to find it here. I saw it on Twitter yesterday.
Okay.
I'll search it up right now.
I didn't know he had a very
Framber's Dominican, so it's the
Oh,
highest
really?
the highest AAV for a Dominican-born pitcher.
Okay, AAV makes sense then.
Yeah.
Because the AAVs just keep going up.
Exactly.
So okay, that makes sense. I wasn't sure if he was like from a smaller
No,
place.
So yeah, great deal for Framber.
Yep.
Decent deal for the Tigers,
Not
but
bad.
I would have liked to see them give him more than 3 years if they're going to lose Skubal, because
That's the one thing I
kind
was
of
just gonna
be
say.
the guy to replace Skubal. Obviously, you can't replace Skubal, but he'd
Not
be the guy
really.
to step in when Skubal's
Yeah,
gone. So I would have liked to
he'll
see
be the
a
ace
long-term
when
deal.
Scuball's
Yeah, so I
gone,
would have liked to see a
assuming
long-term
Skubal
deal.
leaves.
So I think the Tigers, but at the same time, Framber may have not wanted a long-term deal. He is 32, so
Yeah,
he's not
he's
young.
not really getting more than 5, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, so it's a good move for the Tigers, but they probably should have been active on maybe a Dylan Cease or something like that.
Yeah.
But is what it is. And then Miguel Andujar to the Padres, 1 year, $4 million. Actually, a very good signing for San Diego. Andujar actually had a very quietly good season last year.
No, he's kind of been a bit of an underrated player. This is not why I'm wearing the Padres stuff today. I just was happening to wear it. You'll see me rotate jerseys a lot. Everyone knows the Jays are my team. I just like repping jerseys. But
like Miguel Andujar,
it's a good signing.
So he got traded to Cincinnati last year from the Athletics. With Cincinnati, in 34 games, hit 359 with a 400 on base, 944 OPS, a 153 OPS plus, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs.
It kind of helps you with losing Arias.
100%.
Yeah.
And contact bat has a little bit of pop in there, can drive and runs, doesn't strike out a ton, doesn't walk a ton. He does walk, but just not at a super high clip. Good signing for the Padres just for some depth in the lineup. He hits lefties very well, and then he can hit righties. So, good move for San Diego. And Andujar probably could have gotten a bit more money, but he wasn't. He only played in 94 games last year, so he's probably not
he's also
the full
he's
starter.
also now playing for a contender.
Exactly. So good for him, and good for the San Diego Padres. So we'll move on here. We're going to go through the top 20 players in Major League Baseball. I think we'll go back and forth here. So you can start at 20, I'll go over 19, you go over 18, and so on and so forth. Then at the end, we'll go over a couple guys that should probably be out of the top 20 and a couple guys that could maybe be
So just to clarify this here, this is not including playoffs, correct?
I think
this is just regular season.
I think it's just supposed to be overall top 20 players.
Let's just assume this is
I think it's supposed to be regular season.
Says he earned.
I think it's in general. Like, who would you want for the regular season and going into a playoff run? Really?
So at 20, Will Smith, catcher, Dodgers, highest ranked catcher on this list, correct? No, you're right. Yes. Are you going 19?
19, Ketel Marte. Little low, but definitely a top 20 player in baseball. He's fantastic.
Yeah. 18, Mookie Betts. Great player, very versatile. I think he definitely belongs in the top 20.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I personally think he's maybe a bit outside of it now, just based on some other names that I would put in.
Okay.
But he doesn't undeserve the 18th spot for sure. Number 17, this guy is too high. Kyle Schwarber. Yeah. He is not a top 20 player in baseball. He is only valuable on one side of the ball. Is he very valuable? Yes, but I'm sorry.
I don't think that puts you in the top 20.
Yeah, to be a top 20 player, you got to be valuable on both sides, and Schwarber's just not that.
Yeah. 16, Julio Rodriguez. This is an outfielder, or I guess guy who does do things well on both sides of the ball.
Very well.
Very much deserves his spot right here.
100%. And the guy right above him, Fernando Tatis Jr., I would flip them, honestly, because I would take Julio over Nando in the sense of the health
when you factor health, yeah.
But Fernando definitely deserves to be top 20. He has really found a home in right field for San
Yep.
Diego.
And then I guess based off last year in the 14, Ronald Acuna Jr., that's a reasonable spot with how much he was hurt. When healthy, he is a top 10 player.
Yeah,
I think everyone sort of
without
knows
a doubt.
that.
Yeah.
It's not really a question. So
Um,
reasonable spot for him.
yeah.
After
Number 13, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
the playoffs puts him into the top 10.
It's
Without the
just
playoffs,
it's
I think
just it's just tough to put a lot of pitchers up here.
it
But
can be.
you know what? He was very good in the playoffs and actually was really good in the regular season.
He was.
I don't know if I'd quite put him 13, but I would say he's definitely top 20.
Yeah, for sure. Another pitcher up here. I don't know if I would have this guy above Yamamoto. Maybe. He did have a really good season last year,
Based on last year, I would.
but Garrett Crochet, runner up in the American League Cy Young.
Yep.
Great arm. Had a great season.
Yep.
Dominant lefty. I'm definitely not complaining about him being in the top 20.
No.
So yeah, good spot.
Number 11, Francisco Lindor was ranked 6th last year. Now he's 11.
Yeah.
He's always very quiet. Like he always is very streaky. He'll go on great streaks and then he'll go on
Yeah.
bad streaks. But the
Yeah.
numbers even out at the end of the year. So, and he's fantastic defensively. So I would say 11 to 15 in that range is a good spot
Yep.
for Lindor.
Number 10, our guy.
Vladito!
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yeah, no, he's definitely a top 10 player. He's consistent. He's very good both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he's won a Gold Glove. He's won a Silver
Multiple Gold
Slugger.
Gloves, I believe.
Maybe. I know he's won at least one.
He's won at
That's
least
good
one.
enough for me.
After this playoffs, it's just impossible to not have him top 10. I think he could be. I think he should be higher. That might be a bit biased, but
yeah, it's tough. So
it is a very tough ranking.
Number 9, Corbin Carroll. This is a great spot for him. I think last year he took a huge stride.
He did.
He is super fast. He added power into his bat. He walks. He doesn't strike out too much. He's got some power. He's fantastic defensively. I would definitely take him as a top 10 player in baseball for sure.
I would flip flop him and Vladdy. I would say.
I think they're interchangeable.
Yeah,
9A,
that's
9A,
a fair
9B
take.
to be honest for me.
Another guy who I think fits perfectly in his spot, the American League Cy Young, Tariq Skubal. Not really much more you can say on that.
Yeah, it's tough to put pitchers any higher.
I think he belongs in this spot.
Yeah.
I think the 8 spot's good for him.
Number 7 is Paul Skeens. Like I just said, it's tough to put pitchers any higher because they don't contribute to getting runs. They can only contribute to stopping them. So
exactly.
And I would also agree that Skeens is one spot higher than Skubal.
Yep.
He's got a lower ERA. I mean, he doesn't walk guys. He gets a ton of strikeouts. They both do. But I think when you bring it down to the ERA, Skeens is just a little bit better, and he's also younger. Much younger, so I think that's why you take Skeens over Skubal.
I think he could maybe crack the top 5 after this season.
I think he should over the next guy.
I fully agree with you because I do not think Juan Soto belongs in the 6.
No, he's top 10, but he's not 6.
I would put Vladdy above him after this season for sure.
Soto actually had a really good regular season.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I don't know.
Soto actually was.
I have way too much Vladdy bias. That's my problem. I also do have a lot of Paul Skeens bias.
I do. I have Vladdy bias, but at the same time, Soto in a down year had 43 homers, 105 RBIs.
Hit 43.
He hit 263 with a 369 on base, a 921 OPS, and a 160 OPS plus, and finished 3rd in MVP voting.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had a very quiet year, but he was still very good. So I guess after kind of reading over the stats again, I think he is properly placed at 6, to be fair.
Yep.
Although I think he could be above this next guy. But this guy is always having a super sneaky year. It's Jose Ramirez at number 5.
The most underrated player on this list.
That's what it is. He's always underrated. He can run better than you would think. He can field way better than you think. He's always a consistent bat. He carries the Guardians through this regular season every year. Switch hitter. He is arguably the most valuable player on this list in the sense of what he means to his team. And that's why he's always argued that he gets snubbed for MVP because it's most valuable player to your team.
Yep.
And he, without a doubt, is the most valuable player to his team in Major League Baseball, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
I can't disagree with that.
Obviously, the award gets a little skewed. So I think Ramirez is properly placed at 9, he could even be above
Yeah.
this next guy. But
Based off this last season, I don't really like this guy, but I think he does belong in the spot. Cal Raleigh, yeah, I think he probably had the best regular season as a catcher ever.
yeah,
Um, I think he belongs in the 4 just because I think he did. No, never mind. I was gonna say he lacked defensively. He did not. 'Cause he didn't have a pass ball all regular season, but he had a few in that
he
ALCS versus
struggled in
Toronto.
the LCS.
Yes, but yeah. Uh, I would say slightly underrated defensively,
Yeah,
properly rated offensively. We all know very
yeah,
home run heavy.
yeah. I think this list is tough as well because I think it's mostly based on last year, which
Well,
because
I mean,
I think of it like Raleigh. I don't know if I take him over Jose Ramirez for a
if
5 year stretch,
exactly
but
that's
if we're going based off last year, then yes, he definitely belongs
based
there.
off last year there.
Number 3, and this is again a guy that based off last year I wouldn't put at 3, but for longevity, definitely number 3, Bobby Witt
Yeah,
Jr.
love Bobby Witt,
Best shortstop in the game. He can run.
undoubtedly.
He can hit for contact and power.
Yeah,
He was not a good defender when he came into the league, and now he is a top tier defender. He has worked on that so well, and that also gives you um, the confidence that going forward, if he's struggling with anything, he's going to be able to work on it and get better. So Bobby Witt Jr.
yeah.
properly ranked
As much
at
as
number 3.
as much as I don't necessarily like Kansas City as a team, I think it'd be really cool if they could get some guys around him to put
Yes.
together a good team.
Yeah.
Number 2, the biggest playoff bum I've ever seen, Aaron Judge.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, playoff bum. I thought
Yes.
you said bomb. I'm like, what?
No. It's just replaying in my head right now the Trey Savage strikeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one home run he put off the foul pole was cool, but undeniably amazing player.
Yeah, you can't deny it.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, I don't necessarily dislike Judge that much.
I can't even hate him because
I don't really dislike him.
He's just fun to watch, and he actually doesn't like. Yeah, he hits well against Toronto, but
Not really last year though.
not as much last year. But
No.
for his career, his
For his
numbers at
career,
Rogers
yes.
Center are really good. But
Yeah, they are.
like, he's fun to watch. A guy with a big leg kick.
No.
He hits for average.
It's more just the
don't
Yankees
get me
I
wrong.
don't
He's
like.
got his swing and miss, but when he hits the ball, he hits the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
And then number 1, what a total surprise.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani.
I don't like him.
Best player, arguably, to go down in baseball history.
I hate
to
him.
do what he's doing in this type of, where baseball's at. I mean, the guy had the best postseason performance we've ever seen. 10 plus strikeouts, 3 home runs in the same game.
Who was that against? That was
It was
the
in
Brewers.
the division series.
Brewers.
No.
Brewers.
Reds.
Brewers.
Was it Milwaukee? I didn't
Brewers.
think it was it? Okay. Well, whoever it was against, I
Wait.
don't really care.
No, it was the NLCS versus the Brewers. Because it was the game that clinched, was it not? The Phillies was the NLDS. I'm like,
Hold on. Let's try and find it here.
just go to his game log.
I could probably do that.
It wasn't first to Jays.
Bad podcasting here. Bad podcasting.
Was it first to Jays? Wasn't that 18 inning?
No, it wasn't against the Jays.
Are we sure?
I'm 1,000% positive.
All right, you better be.
I know it wasn't against the Jays because we were still shocked at it. Okay, where's the playoff stuff here?
You just need his game log.
Okay, here it is. Home runs. Okay, so it was against Milwaukee. Game 4 against the Brewers. Do you want a cookie?
Yes.
So, anyways, Ohtani is undeniably the best player in baseball today, and probably will go down as the best player in baseball history, just with what he's doing at the time of the game. He's a lights out pitcher, and he absolutely destroys the baseball. He's just like, you literally can't even script a player like this. He is just on a whole different level.
Yeah.
And he's undeniably the best. But a couple guys I do want to talk about.
Yeah,
at number 20, Will Smith is way too high on this list. And there's a couple points for this.
We were talking about this a bit off camera.
The one thing is, I think him and Alejandro Kirk are either number 2, number 3, or 2A, 2B for catchers in baseball. So how is Will Smith number 20 and Alejandro Kirk's number 74?
Yeah.
Kirk is the
It just
best,
doesn't make sense.
arguably the best defensive catcher in baseball, even with Cal Raleigh in the conversation.
Well, I think Kirk is.
And he hits for an average. He drives and runs. He doesn't strike out. He is a good enough bat. Oh, he's slow. Big deal. So many
Catchers
guys are
aren't
slow.
meant to be speedy.
Exactly. So I think Will Smith should be lower, and I think him and Kirk should be in that 40 to 50 range in general.
You
Even
think Smith?
even 30 to 40.
I think in there.
I think they both should be
Yeah.
within 5 of each other. I think that's a big thing.
I think so too.
I also would take either of these two, Geraldo Perdomo or Nick Kurtz.
I was going to say Nick Kurtz.
They should be in the top 20 over Kyle Schwarber.
He had a really good season.
Like at this point, I would take Perdomo over Betts and Kurtz over Schwarber.
Perdomo, eh?
Perdomo had a very good year last
He
year.
did. I don't know. I guess Betts sort of is on a bit of the back half of his career.
He did have some sort of illness last year that he was battling all year that was really killing him. I know that.
Yeah.
So that definitely impacted him. But Geraldo Perdomo had 7 WAR. He's only 25. 20 home runs, 100 RBIs, hit 290. He walked more than he struck out. 389 on base, 851 OPS, 136 OPS plus, finished 4th in MVP voting. And he plays a premium position at shortstop very well.
Yeah.
So I think he should definitely be in the top 20, personally.
Yeah. I mean,
so
I don't necessarily disagree with it.
Yeah. So sorry, just before we continue, so I'm just gonna say like Kurtz and Perdomo are my 2 like snubs, and then you can pick 2 snubs as well. And then who would you take out of the top 20 to put them?
Yeah. I would say Nick Kurtz. I would put him in over Schwarber, same as you. And then this is tough here. This isn't easy. I'll take out Will Smith.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And I'm not going to go with Perdomo just because I'm not going to copy you. But I will go with. I think Corey Seager's a pretty good shortstop.
Yeah, I would say so. You know what I do think is kind of crazy if we go down the list here. Rafael Devers is ranked higher than both George Springer and Bo Bichette.
You think that's crazy? After last season, George Springer should be higher.
That's where I'm saying this list is. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like a couple years or if it's just because if it's just based off last year, Devers should arguably not even be on the list anywhere.
Well, and what's Springer doing 1 spot above Bichette then?
That's also what I'm saying. He should. If I could see them actually being 1 spot ahead of each other because Bichette did have a very good year, but they should both be ahead.
Springer was like
they should be ahead of Byron Buxton.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So that's why this list is
it's a little confusing.
It's debatable for sure. I mean, if we get down the list a bit, I think Freddie Peralta is a bit low at 63. If we keep going, Joe Ryan maybe a little low at 73. Kirk 74.
Yeah.
Christian Yelich 78. I think that's probably ranked.
Framber Valdez at 80.
Framber's at 80. Dylan Cease is down here somewhere as well.
He's at 100.
Mike Trout is 82. I think that's properly ranked at this point.
It's just tough, man.
It's tough to see, but I think we have to come to terms that it's true.
I don't know. That's my go right there.
And Dylan Cease at 100. I think for the most part, the bottom of this list is actually pretty good.
Okay.
It's really the top 50 where you can start kind of picking, like Zach Wheeler, I think should be ahead of at least Rafael Devers and arguably Jacob deGrom at this point.
Yeah.
But it's a debatable list.
Some noticeable drops here. Freddie Freeman, previously ranked 8th, down to 22nd.
Yep.
Yordan Alvarez, previously ranked 7th, down to 28th.
I don't know how he was ranked 7th because he's like Schwarber. He's one side of the ball.
I don't know. He's pretty good last year, though.
Yeah, he was, but he's just one side of the ball.
Significant drop.
Also, in that 21 to 30 range, there's 4 guys who weren't even ranked that are now 21 to 30. That's Hunter Brown, Christopher Sanchez, Geraldo Perdomo, Nick Kurtz. So props to them.
Oh, and Gunnar Henderson, ranked 10th, now 26th.
Yeah, he had a bit of a step back last year, but I expect him to be right back. Bryce Harper as well.
12 to 32nd.
Sale dropped a bit as well.
Yeah.
I'd say for the most part, this list is like 85% accurate. I think there's some things that could definitely be changed, but at the end of the day, it's so hard. Like Mason Miller at 60. Yeah, you could argue he can be higher, but the guy pitches 1 inning every other day, if anything, right? Like
look at how many guys in the 60 to 70 range were not ranked last year.
All but one.
Chisholm, Turang, Peralta, Eovaldi, Garcia, Suarez,
Michael
Bush,
Bush.
Stowers, and Naylor.
Naylor should be a little higher in that range at least.
Yeah,
He's
that's
very
crazy.
underrated.
Wow.
Stephen Kwan took a step back as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
so
that's just kind of a bit of an opinion.
Yeah.
And I know for sure I have my bias into that.
Yeah.
Which that's not going to change. If you want an unbiased podcast,
don't listen to us.
Go find somewhere else to listen to, because I am not going to sit here and just read you guys stats and tell you who's good and who's not. I'm going to tell you who I like.
All right, so we're going to move on.
Yeah.
To what are we at here for time?
We are at.
I'll determine
45 minutes.
Okay, so you're going to get
15
give
me
minutes.
15. I'm going to turn away from you.
Judah's going to have 15 minutes.
Yep.
And his task is he has to name the top 20 active leaders in home runs in Major League Baseball. Okay. Judah MacArthur.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Probably about as ready as I can be.
Okay.
Can I use my resources with this list here? No, that's cheating. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to start spewing out some names. Mike Trout's on this list.
He's number 2.
Goldschmidt's on this list.
Number 3.
Judge.
Number 5.
Stanton.
Number 1.
Okay, I figured Stanton would be 1, actually. Is Ohtani on this?
Shohei Ohtani's number 19.
Ooh, just barely. Is Arenado on this list?
Arenado is number 8.
Okay. We got Salvador Perez. He's definitely on this.
Salvador Perez is on this list.
Where is he?
He is 13.
Okay. We got to think of some older heads. Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is on this list.
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber is on this list, I believe. Yes.
Manny Machado.
Manny Machado is on this list.
Is Mookie Betts on this list?
Mookie Betts is on this list.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. He is.
Matt Olson.
Matt Olson is number 17.
Okay. I don't think there should. Is George Springer on it?
George Springer is number 15.
Okay. I think he's the only Blue Jay that would be on this.
You would be correct.
Okay.
So you have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19.
Yordan on this?
Yordan Alvarez is not on this list.
That's the first miss. Is Bregman on it?
Bregman is not on this list.
Is Carlos Correa on it?
Carlos Correa is not on this list.
Is Xander Bogaerts?
Xander Bogaerts is not on this list.
Yikes. Okay. Is Juan Soto on this list?
Juan Soto is not.
Okay. I didn't necessarily think Soto would be, but okay. I might get clowned for this because this is a bit of a shot in the dark. Is JT Realmuto on this list?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, we're running into a bit of trouble here.
Yeah. So you still need spot number 10, 11, 12, 14, 18, and 20.
Yikes. Okay. I gotta. Okay, let's work through some teams here. It's not the Jays. Orioles. Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso is not on this list.
What? Really?
Yeah. It is correct.
Boston. I don't think there's anyone on Boston that would have this. I don't think there's anyone else on New York that would have this. Bellinger?
No.
Okay. Yelich?
No. Also, Pete Alonso's 21.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Tampa. Definitely not anyone on Tampa.
Nope.
I think he's too young. I'm just basing this off this season. Cal Raleigh. He's not on this list.
He's not.
Okay. Didn't think so.
And I will tell you before you say him, Vladdy is also not on this list.
I was never going to guess Vladdy.
Okay.
I know Vladdy's too young.
So number 20, just for reference, has 279 home runs.
I feel like that doesn't really help me that much.
It might not, but
no. He's like an old head like Andrew McCutchen on this list.
Andrew McCutchen is number 11.
Okay. There we go.
And there's another old head right above him at number 10.
Okay. Is like Chris Bryant on this?
No.
Is ooh,
This guy's barely active.
is Anthony Rizzo on this?
No.
Okay. Javier Baez?
No.
No, that was dumb. I take that back.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Okay.
This guy's 39. He played for 16 seasons.
16, eh?
Yeah.
Is Justin Turner on this list?
No.
Okay. So I'm thinking of some of the guys that we were doing this with singles last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to think of some of these guys that just might be on here. Okay.
Number 10.
I was gonna say we're gonna need some hints.
Number
here
10, even though he hit his home runs, he let off for a decent portion of his career.
Jose Altuve.
No.
Ooh.
Switch hitter.
Switch hitter. Nice. Is this one of the sneaky guys from last night? No.
I wouldn't say he's sneaky. He had some pretty good pop.
This is Lindor.
Lindor's number 20.
Okay. See.
Number 10, he started his career, was known for playing for a team. He ended up going back to that team later in his career.
Ooh.
Let off.
Switch hitter, you said?
Switch hitter. He was on their World Series team.
This is Carlos Santana.
It is Carlos Santana.
Okay.
So now you need spot number 12, 14, and 18.
12, 14, 18. Okay.
So number 12 is still very active. Number 14 is still very active. And number 18 is still very active.
Okay. Number 12. Is he American League?
He is now National League.
No. How recently?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, that gives it away, does it? So I'm going to guess he was now, just as of this season, National League.
Or it could be for the upcoming season.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more what I meant. Okay, so I feel like that doesn't help me.
It should.
Probably should, yeah. There's a lot of guys who've been moved around this offseason.
Yep. I think in the last 2 weeks.
That makes it even worse that I don't know it. In the last, he went to the National League.
Multiple home runs.
It's not helping here.
It should.
I know it should. I don't know what Grand Slam has to do with it.
Yeah. Fake fan.
What? What are we talking about here?
This guy played in the AL this past season. He signed in the NL.
Is this a Blue Jay?
No.
Oh, then what do you mean fake fan? Oh, thanks. This is killing me.
It's killing me.
Yeah, I bet it is. You're making me want to say Bo Bichette.
No.
But I know that's
it is an infielder.
Okay. Should help me, but it doesn't.
Third baseman, specifically.
Suarez.
Grand Slam?
No.
Against the Jays in Game 5?
That wasn't that.
That was a pretty big hit, dude. It put them up big time.
It's in the rear view for the Jays.
Okay, so you got 2 left. Spot number 14 and spot number 18.
Spot number 14.
Spot number 14 is mainly a DH.
Mainly a DH.
Still playing. He's
Josh
34.
Bell?
No. And then number 18 is 32 years old. He plays third base.
32-year-old third baseman. It should be a lot easier than it sounds.
He's known for a lot more than home runs.
Oh, is it J-Ram?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just have number 14 left.
It's number 14. Okay, I feel
How much time do you got here?
I got time.
You're at 8 minutes.
Yeah, I got 7. I just got number 14. Who's he sandwiched between?
Salvi and Springer.
Okay.
He has 3 more career home runs than Springer.
That definitely doesn't help. But how old is this dude approximately?
34.
34. You play in the National League or American League?
National.
Ooh.
If he plays in the field, he plays in the outfield.
If he plays the field, he plays the outfield. Yeah. Okay, it's definitely not someone on the Rockies.
Nope.
It is not someone on the Giants, I don't think.
Nope.
It shouldn't. Don't think it's anyone on the Padres.
Nope.
Who's left in that division?
The
Dodgers.
Diamondbacks and Dodgers.
Okay, Diamondbacks, I don't think so either.
Nope.
Dodgers,
Nope.
possible. Okay, no. That was going to be my possible just because of how loaded they are. Let's go with Leaves Cubs. Don't think it's a Cub.
I'm not saying anything else. I'm not narrowing it down anymore for you.
It makes me think that's a Cub. You said he
I
played.
never said that.
You said he played third base.
No. If he plays the field, he plays
if he plays
outfield, but he
outfield, okay.
normally DHs.
Yeah, that makes more sense. 34-year-old. This should be. Should this name be jumping to my head? Sort of.
I wouldn't say it should be jumping to your head, but you should definitely think about it.
Okay.
Like it should definitely come to you.
That's what I'm trying to do. Definitely trying to think about it. Okay, it's not Schwarber, right? Okay, because I feel like I guessed him.
Yeah, you already said Schwarber.
Okay. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna need some more hints here.
Okay. I'm trying to think.
Left-handed, right-handed?
He's right-handed. He on the team he's currently on.
Yep.
He played with Josh Donaldson at one point.
Oh, jeez. National League. Who did JD play for in the NL?
Figure it out.
Ooh.
That's a great hint from you. That's a great pull.
Played for the Brewers. Did he not?
He did play for the Brewers at one point.
He played
That's not the only team, though.
Ah, it's Marcelo Zuna.
Ah, there you go.
From the Braves.
Ding, ding, ding.
From the Braves.
Marcelo Zuna is correct. That you got that in 11 minutes.
Way too much time.
I mean, the fact that you smashed out over half the list in a minute and a half.
Yeah, I kind of crushed the
definitely
first
struggled. But
yeah,
we'll do a little bit more of that kind of stuff when we have some stuff to add. I think next week
we'll run some sporkles.
Yeah, and I think next week Judah might try and find some NHL stuff for me to quiz me on.
Yeah,
but
one we have to do. You're gonna have to do this with me. All college football teams.
All college football teams. Logos?
Nope.
Oh, just teams.
Yep. Every FBS team. It gives you the divisions. I've completed this by myself before. Back in high school.
I've gotten close. I've tried it before. I've gotten within like 10 teams.
Yeah. What we can do is we can screen record my screen so that we can put it up on the podcast so that people can see us work through it.
Maybe we can maybe throw that in next week on Tuesday after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we can maybe do that.
After the Super Bowl recap, because that won't take too long.
We would have to clip the mic to my shirt so I can type, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, that'll be something we can do next week. So look out for that. Obviously, it'll be nice on the YouTube so you guys can see where we're at.
Yeah, no, that'd be good to do.
Podcast,
it eats up a decent 12 minutes or so of time.
Yeah. So, that's all we got for today.
Really
obviously a lot of stuff, a lot of signings, a lot of trades, a lot of shocking news.
Yep.
So stay tuned for next Wednesday. We'll have a recap of the Super Bowl. I might be really happy or I might be really upset. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
We'll talk about the game. We'll talk about our night. We'll talk about a bunch of stuff.
Go over that stuff, and then we will do that Sporkle. And then next Friday morning, Judah might have a little quiz for me to do. Similar to what he just did. We'll see what we come up with.
I'm not going to tell you what it is up until we start.
That's crazy work.
Well, I'm not going to let you cheat.
Oh, I wouldn't cheat.
I thought about it.
Crazy work. All right. But that is all we have for you guys today. So stay tuned for the pause next week.
Yeah.